What's up YouTube? I'm Gopal. I'm back again in my channel after such a long break. I'm excited to be back again. Even though I was out for a while, but I kept eye on your comments and tried to respond you. And I see the likes coming in and people started subscribing to my channel. That tells that my videos are informational and useful. So that really motivates me to make more videos, and that really helps me to come back and continue making content in the YouTube. Thank you so much for support. You are motivational for me. So without further ado, let me jump right into the topic. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to upgrade RAM or memory in the computer. Sometimes when you open up your big Excel files, video editing software, or heavy load application, you may experience your computer slows down significantly or start crashing down or stop responding at all. So in that case, you may be running out of memory or your RAM capacity is not enough to handle the workload. However, issue could be coming from your hard drive or your motherboard or any other components. But if you are 100% sure the issue is coming from RAM, then it makes sense to upgrade RAM at that point. Now let's jump right into finding out what form factor and what size RAM you have on the computer and how many slots you have left for the upgrade.
There are a couple ways to find out how much RAM you have in the computer. And one of the easiest ways to look up in the task manager. So to open up the task manager, right click on your taskbar and click on task manager and click on performance. So this is where you see how much RAM you have in the computer. So you can see in the right corner on the top. In my case, I have 16 gig of RAM installed, and I have two slots and both of them have been used, and RAM speed is 2133 megahertz. So it is important to install the same speed RAM when you upgrade the RAM. Otherwise, your computer may not give the optimum performance. And next, we detail how much storage RAM your computer came with and what form factor RAM it is by going into the manufacturer website. In my case, my laptop is HP. I go to HP support site and enter the computer serial number. Once you enter the computer serial number, it gives the computer specification, your RAM, your CPU, motherboard type, display type, and all kind of hardware specs and operating system specs. So that's the another way to find out your computer specs. And one more way to find out how much RAM you have in the computer is by taking off the chassis and looking inside. Uh, in case of laptop, take the bottom housing off and physically see this RAM slot and find out how much RAM you have. One important thing you need to consider while upgrading RAM is to check your processor, because your processor has a limit how much capacity RAM it can support. If you throw too much RAM into the computer, your processor may not even recognize the RAM amount you installed. So it is important to know your processor capacity, how much RAM it can handle. So to find out, I have the link open up and ready. You go to the Intel website. I will post this link down in my description section for your convenience. Go to Intel website, this link, and then go to the supported memory type for the Intel Core laptop processor table. So let's say you have these are old processor. Let's say you have i3 processor. So i3 processor can have DDR4, DDR5, and LPDDR5, and the maximum size it can support is 16 gig. So you don't want to install more than 16 gig for i3 processor. So let's say you have i9 processor. i9 processor can support 128 gig and 64 gig. And of course it can support lower RAM like 8 gig, 16 gig, or 32 gig.
RAM is also called a volatile memory in the computer because it is not a permanent memory like a hard drive. It retrieves the data off of the hard drive and stores it temporarily until you work on it, and when you reboot the computer everything get deleted off of the RAM. So that means it is important for you to save the documents you are working on it before you shutting down the computer. Alright, that's it about on how to upgrade RAM on the computer. Hope you found this video informational. If you did, feel free to subscribe to my channel and like this video. That way YouTube knows my videos are informational and helpful. You can also do me a favor by buying products from my Amazon merch store, and my merch store link is down below in the description section of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.